Hello, everybody. My name's Tony Ohio, JPTA162, or I'm just the man in the skin. I could be Myles Garrett. This guy's in my way. Take two. This guy has not left spawn for a very long time. He is ruining my intro. Gusteds, I don't want to be rude and tell you to leave, but you're making this real hard, man. I'm running out of daytime. It's gonna turn night. I'm gonna need some sleepers to fix this shit and you to go, buddy. This guy is like reading everything. He's been here for like 5 minutes. Hello, everyone. This is me, Tony Ohio, JPTA162 here, showing off my base on a Minecraft server that I've been playing on for quite some time. This is Blink 182, or Modern Beta. All right. And now, guys, we are going to head to my base and show you off just what it looks like. So, yeah, I know I removed the HUD or whatever for this, but yeah, I'm doing it for aesthetic reasons. You'll understand later when we start going. Anyway, I'm also going to show you a bit how to get to my base and kind of cut it down so it's not me walking forever and ever and ever. But, so anyway, from spawn, since we started right at spawn, we can go into the nether portal right here at spawn. See the Blink 182 sign? You know you're near there, so you're good. We enter this nether hub. This is where all the shops are and railways to get around the overworld. And to get to my base, you have to go up this silly little ladder. You then have to go up another ladder. And then you go to the corner of this room this way. You see these blue strips. You're heading here towards Bulkinator. You're doing the right thing. And then you go up another ladder. And you will see here my base. Oh, yeah, my base this way. Next, we're gonna ride the minecart. You're gonna go pretty much all the way to the end of the line here. So I'll see you at the end of this. So once you get far enough down this railway, towards the end, which is over there, you'll end up at this Potica Islands rail. Leads to some other people's bases, right? So now we're gonna keep going down and head towards my base real quickly down this rail, which someone recently changed. So instead of having to hop off, you just have to press 2 buttons, which is quite convenient. Gosh darn pigman. You're gonna get to the end of this rail. I actually am not sure what exactly the Bosphorus Valley is, but you head this way and you'll find a ladder, you know, after making a right and then a left. So you go up this ladder and you're gonna end up in a treacherous hallway. It's really actually not that bad, but there used to be glass behind this portal right here. The glass is gone. Now you're gonna head on through. And you end up facing this direction. I have not fixed the portal. This is not the way to my base. We're gonna turn around and you're gonna see it. There you go, guys. Now we're gonna head into that entrance over there and start showing it off. It's just a little chill walk around on the inside. Enjoy the view as you come around, you know, for the first time. This is the first room I ever dug in this. My first bed, the only bed I've actually slept in. My spawn point is still in this room. And it's kind of an idea of what you can find here in beta. You can get a lot of stuff here. You see my cocoa beans, my bricks and all that. I got a good amount of diamond, other things here. Takes some time, but you can do quite a bit. So now, we'll go floor by floor on the inside first. So my entire base is kind of built with like this cross shape in mind. You can see up to the ceiling through here, up into the sky. First off, we got our sand and gravel duping station. Inside, I will show you guys how this all works. So, here it is. You can see there's sand and gravel, some sticky pistons above with a space in between. Switch in the middle. Flick the switch, not like too fast that you're spam clicking, but do it with like some rhythm. And with that, you'll start duplicating sand and gravel, and it will appear. Next, we have Stupid Idiot Mining Company, now a subsidiary of Ohio Companies, which you will learn about later on in this video. Here's some storage. Most of these chests are pretty full in this room, as you could imagine. I've done a lot of mining in here, collecting a lot of other items as well to really build this up. You'll see I will have needed a lot of different types of blocks later on. You'll understand when we get there. If anyone wants to name this little guy, please go ahead and drop me a name for my little sapling buddy that lives in this corner. Down below here is a strip mine. There are many slime chunks down here. I've got all my resources down at the bottom, and got a skeleton grinder that's a little scuffed, so I'm not going to show that off in this video, but got a lot of things here. And this is a railway that leads down to a zombie spawner and also my buddy's base. Which I will not be going to, but it goes to Dennis the Can's base. This currently, as of New Year's Eve, when I'm recording this, is a work in progress. There is a lot of design to be done. At the bend in that staircase that I just showed, you can end up in this room, deep underground. The little decoration here, this is a zombie spawner in that room, and this is a feather farm. Zombies should come through any moment, and you should see some zombies burn in the lava and drop some feathers. And the raid isn't perfect, but I don't have to do any work, and I'm a fan of that. I like to be a little bit lazy here. Here's a guy coming right now. Stand a little bit closer. The feathers do tend to burn up, but if you're up close, one should drop. Let's make sure a guy's actually coming. Not yet. Kind of fighting. Now we got a guy coming in now. And if we check our inventory now, we got a feather. Let's go place it back in this chest, and we'll go back up to the rest of the base. If you come out the door at the end of this hallway, right by the mine shaft, come across this farm here. This is where I collect most of my wheat. I've placed fences under the tilled soil so I can stomp on it and it will not break. It's a nice little feature that there is in modern beta. And in beta in general. Looks like we are missing some tilled soil. Let's go fill that back up, and we will head on to the next room. Before I go up a floor, I want to show off what's in here. The nether from this portal started to creep into the overworld dimension. These doors, these very strong iron doors here, are the only thing that really contain the spread of the nether throughout the rest of the world. This portal leads back onto that bridge that we entered in on. Welcome to the second floor of my base. Here's our outer view window with my to-do sign, to-do board I should call it. Little house. Here's just a little lounge with some plant. This coming in here is my master suite. I do not sleep in here, but I have a lounge to watch some movies, some more plants, some books to read, and I have like a nice little master bedroom here with a mini TV and a wonderful painting representing my obsessive interest in the expanding dong. I would love to kiss this no. Let's see here what's going on. A nice master suite, maybe full of many secrets. My base is rigged to explode if there are any threats inside. Do not come in here and grief this, I will find you. Next we have the guest bedroom. I've never had any guests over. This room sits empty. We got our little vanity here. Got a little mirror, little decoration for that. Another little bed and off by the couch. No big TVs in the bedroom. We got to come out and socialize. It's just for nighttime. You know. We got a game room. We got some pool. And we got really fucked up table tennis with a really high net. And of course another lounge seat. For all you book reading nerds, we got the library for you. Many bookshelves, some little tables just to chill and read, and maybe if you're pursuing higher education or something, you can study at these tables. The furnace room is what you think it is. It is just a giant room full of many furnaces. Wow, my voice has changed in those last couple rooms here. Anyway, welcome to the next floor. This is the third floor. More Donkey Kong over there. There's no secrets behind him, but we do have a little balcony. Kind of showing off our way of the land here. Down the hall, we got two little interesting rooms here. We have an indoor farm. I had no idea what to put here, so this is what we get. And one of the earliest rooms that I built way before, honestly, any of the rooms on the floor below us. This is the wool coloration laboratory, where we do transmutation to get wools of all sorts of different colors, like the ones below. The pink one is not something you can transmutate. I've been blessed with finding a rare pink sheep, and I brought home its 2 wool that it dropped. Next we got a nice little open concept living room where you can stare at the little TV, enjoy a glass of coffee without getting to watch TV except from way over there, and enjoy this fire. The next room took me the longest to build and design, as you can probably see by all the colors inside. This is the dance hall. It is very chaotically built with no pattern in mind, just get every color of block that I could. Let's party, guys. This is Myles Garrett here when he gets the sack record next week against the Bengals. Joe Burrow stands no chance. Done here, we just have a couple empty storage rooms. Nothing yet really happening here, guys. So that's the end of the third floor. Might as well give you a little ceiling view. We now come up the stairs, and we are now on the 4th floor. Here we have our kitchen. Come inside, got a few different ways in and out of here. including our sink, industrial furnace, and our countertop space for all the needs that you may have when you're cooking. So now we got the main dining room. We have our servant employee people that work in the middle around this table, dropping off food while everyone else gets this wonderful, nice L shape to crowd around and look at the wonderful heaps of food that display in the middle on this center table here. This corner is fun and chill. Next, we got an empty room. I'll show you the sign for what it's called. It is the chill room where animals can spawn, kind of like the zoo inside of our house. Now we have the non-existent servant room for our servants that don't exist. This is very clearly a painting. They are not allowed to watch TV on the premises. It can rot their minds. We're looking at this from the wrong side. This is the second dining room. 2 doors. This one's a little more fun. This is more like for the after parties. We got our table here, and we got ourselves a little wet bar. Welcome now to the 5th floor? Is this correct? I think we're on the floor number 5. Let's go and check this thing out here while we're at it. Let's show off the servant dorms. As you can see here, we can staff up to 10 servants who are allowed to stay here and spend the night. This room may be a little cramped, but they do have their lounge and places to enjoy a little bit of time, but of course without TV because that rots their brains. This is the hole. There's no button on the other side, so I don't recommend going in here. I will not enter this room, for I do not want to become imprisoned. This here is one of the servant lounges or fun rooms they get to enjoy. They can have some books. They are allowed to read and admire more art. Again, this is not TV. We are not watching football or whatever the hell else they want to put on over here. This is clearly just art for them to appreciate and gain knowledge. I lied earlier. This is the miscellaneous fun room that servants are not allowed to use. We have giant, bouncy fun couches in here, and a small little TV. Welcome to the top cave floor. This is our room for dogs, our floor for dogs, or as I should say. Here's our outdoor little view. And here is the dog playroom for the good boys. We got nice little colors. Got a few guys hanging out in here. Looks like a fun time, right? Now, come over here. We have another balcony above us. And this is a maintenance area to prevent mobs from spawning in. So you can just step out here, light it up. Need to kill something, go out and do it. And we got our little extra corner lounge with our view outside. Now, I will enter here, but this is the hole for bad dogs. We got a scary boy that has killed many, many sheep when I was wool hunting. It made me upset. We do not allow sheep murdering dogs to hang out with the other friends, because they damage the wool supply. One day I will free him, but he must prove me worthy. Now we head up to the top of the stairs, and we have a large open, grand room here. There's no living room space, but we got a dining room table and we got a little kitchen. Here's another balcony view. A little bit higher up, you can start to see surrounding lands up here. And up these stairs, we got another bedroom. This is kind of like a master bedroom lounge type situation. You can chill, watch TV with the homies up here. Got a nice master bed and another balcony. And this balcony has rooftop access. And here you can really see the surrounding lands. You got a couple neighbors outside here, and the Ohio Company's tower, which will be shown soon. I just want to double take on this one real quick. I really like how the ceiling looks in this room, and I just kind of wanted to show it off how I have like the skylights or the sun windows, whatever you want to call them. I think it adds and brings like a nice charm and life to this room. We're going to head out the front of this house so you can see it from this angle here and head over to the tower, the outside. All right, guys, right here we have a little outcropping into the outdoors. See, we got a little waterfall, some plants growing right here. And now we are entering the tower. This hallway has some paintings, some fine art on display, and it's a narrow hallway, so you get very intimate with these pieces of work here. Now inside of here is an automatic sugarcane farm. You can come down, collect the sugarcane right here, and it works from somehow when this sugarcane grows up 3 high. Right now it's only 1 high. Up 3 high, it triggers this piston to activate, which runs this whole line of redstone to this piston, which cuts the sugarcane and resets the growth cycle. But this line of redstone right here connects up here to all these other pistons with this other sugarcane growing, which will push it down into here, and it will flow into that collection area that I showed a little bit earlier. Now we will head up to the next floor. So we got just a normal sugarcane farm on this floor. Nothing out of the ordinary, but it is kind of weird for this tower. Now if you head up this ladder, welcome to Ohio Companies, home of the Browns, who will win the Super Bowl in 27-28 somehow. And here you get to meet my dog employees. Here's our receptionist. Oh, mother. All right, we're back. That was absolutely terrifying to do with no visible HUD. I couldn't fight him. Anyway. Oh no. Our dog barista fell off the countertop. Anyway, this is the cafe. Comes from a coffee typo. I gotta fix the typo. There we go. I fixed it. We don't have any coffee here. Very important. Got some cash registers. We got, the little place to socialize and hang out over here. Some fine art. A ladder, which I will show how it works on the next floor. But we will head up the stairs this time. Up our industrial staircase that leads up to the next floor. Diamond floor. This floor over here contains some of our finest employees, our newest and our oldest employees. We are still hiring and trying to grow rapidly and acquire more dog workers to service our other businesses, such as the mining company that I showed earlier. Anyway, look at these PCs. Check out this wonderful little kitchen. Desk lunches only. We work very, very hard here. Shout out to LeBron. He has earned his first dollar for the company. We host meetings with our wonderful clients in these conference rooms. Now guys, time to show you how the elevators work. It's very simple. It is just a basic water elevator. You can go down, or you can go up. Here is our view of the next floor. Alright, here's the next floor, guys. So, as you can see here, we got a different computer layout. None of our employees are here yet. It's a little more planty. We are going to grow and expand the business with time. But here, this is where you test to see if you will be allowed to work here. Cheaters get executed. Let's keep going up. Next, we got another floor. Still have not reached the amount of people to work here. But we got another conference room. Kind of above the other one. More meetings get held with our clients and owners of our subsidiary companies. Here's our golden toilet, a symbol of greatness. We have had people poop in here before. Let's go to the top. Welcome to the bar. You enter on this side, you get bullied and made fun of and ridiculed by the staff and patrons of this establishment. Here we have whatever this is, but with some mini TVs showing many different sporting events from UFC to MLB to NFL, NBA, college football, college basketball, whatever you want, we can throw it on here. Here's our little bar. Of course, if you get 1 million beers, if you can drink 1 million beers in one sitting, you get top shelf liquor for life. The beer cost is not shown. Secret. Welcome to the CEO Lounge. Here we have an electrical closet, which contains the redstone required to create flashing lights outside the building, using redstone clocks. And the CEO Lounge is here with my diamond desk and wonderful paintings, works of fine art, tall ceilings to flex my money, and the vintage office chair. Here are the flashing pieces of redstone that work my clock, which powers the flashing lights on the outside that you cannot see from inside this building. Next to the very real top floor of here, with another little lounge, of course, and a little greenhouse area. Another greenhouse area. A movie theater where we get to sit and watch classics like High School Musical 3, and the SpongeBob movie. Lastly, we got this little view of the neighbor's home. I don't know who lives there or who lived there, and the portal that leads to my base. Anyway, guys, I'm just gonna start kind of walking, going back down to the bottom. We're gonna jump down that elevator to send off this video. But thank you all very much for watching. I plan to come out with a big modern beta type of tutorial for all new players at some point, hopefully soon. And yeah, I appreciate you all for coming here, and have a good day. Time to head down the elevator. Whee!